nidrei ve'asarei v'acharomei ve'konomei ve'chinuyei ve'kinusei u'shavuot.
The Yom Kippur War really shook us to the core. So we really plunged in and, did everything to see what the local scene could do to help Israel.
The Federation itself was born after the Yom Kippur War. And the animating spark was, I think, Rabbi Rosenzweig. I was one of the founders, if you will, of the Federation. I happened to be president of Bethel at the time, and so I automatically had a role.
And for me, it was very clear that unless we build the outlying structure of an institution, there was no future for this community. So that community structure, to me, is actually the Federation.
But after the Federation was formed, the motivation was more of inward, namely to develop the Jewish community, to become more of a community enterprise with interest in developing community institutions.
Kol Yisrael arevim zel hazeh. All Jews are responsible for one another. The Federation, the Jewish Federation, is the way that our community works with Jews in the local community and Jews all across the world to see that no Jew in need goes with that need being unmet.
There are so many different groups that I think the Federation performs a wonderful service in being the umbrella organization for all Jews to be able to meet in common ground.
The Federation is basically in the business of improving Jewish life, whether it is here locally in Durham-Chapel Hill or around the world.
Continuity, they called it the Hebrew word, hemshech. It was very important to them. It was very, very important to them that there be hemshech, continuity from generation to generation.
Shalom, bruchim habayim, welcome to this wonderful day of celebration. I am Orit Ramler, director of the Durham-Chapel Hill Jewish Federation, and I'm honored to be the director of this federation in this community here now, today. We are here to celebrate 30 years of history, 30 years of hard work, 30 years of people who are aware that the Jewish continuity, Jewish life is in our hands.
My wife has been the chair of the family service, and she and I used to conduct services every Friday evening at Emerald Pond, which was a very nice experience. The people were just wonderful people.
All Jews are responsible for one another. It means that we are able to assist the elderly in our own community. It means that we are able to provide youth activities, whether it's summer camps or after school camps in our own community.
I think this is the role that a Jewish organization should support. We should take care not only of our youth, but we should take care of our older people.
There had always been a so-called federation in Durham, and it was basically an arm of UJA. Letters were sent asking for contributions. If you sent something, fine, and if you didn't, so be it. People didn't call, they didn't go to visit and ask for contributions.
Today, and today is Super Sunday. I don't know if you saw
the menorah that said that we would be calling.
I want to thank you for your support for the campaign in the past. I guess that you're familiar with the work of the Federation locally,
This is Jan
internationally.
Tushinsky. I'm calling on behalf of the Durham-Chapel Hill Jewish Federation. Today is Super Sunday.
My name is Wendy Ashraf, and I'm a volunteer with the Durham-Chapel Hill Jewish Federation.
Hi, this is Steve Sultan. I'm calling on behalf of the Durham-Chapel Hill Jewish Federation.
Hi, my name is Or Mars, and I am the Executive Director of North Carolina Hillel, the Foundation for Jewish Campus Life. On behalf of the 2,500 Jewish students at the University of North Carolina and around the state, I want to say thank you to the Durham-Chapel Hill Federation for all of their help over the past 30 years. Without your help, we couldn't do the great work that we do in creating future Jewish leaders to make sure that we will have a strong and vibrant and celebratory Jewish community for years to come.
Hi, I'm Edie Parker, Campaign Director for the Jewish Federation. The programs and services that the money is used for range from things like feeding people who are poor and can't afford food. If you wouldn't do something on your own, if you see other people involved in something that you want to get involved too, or things like that.
Someone who knows what they're doing.
Rose Michelson, and I think it's great that I have this to look forward to. Federation runs this program for Chave Ra, and today we had a very nice yoga class that I feel wonderful right now.
Our community celebrations get us together and further our Jewish continuity, and they also make us feel more like a part of a community.
It has a kind of a spirit. I don't know what to call it.
Well, it's sponsored, for example, the Jewish Triangle Chorale, which both of us participate in, what you do too, and it's an institution which expresses this kind of potential for growth and interest and spirit, which is part of our community, and it's very nice.
It's a wonderful organization to work with. The people who participate in Federation are they're a delight. They bring different ideas, they bring different levels of energy, and it's a pleasure to be able to work with people who bring so much to a community.
Right, and you have to be careful because it's Durham-Chapel Hill Jewish Federation. It's not Chapel Hill, Durham.